This is Switch Manager. It basically just switches layers on and off whether you need them to be played or not, like remote control or music mixer. It is extremely useful when your project is large and you have tens or hundreds of layers in one comp. For example, right now changing the position of any layer is laggy, almost a slideshow, but it works really good when I saw a layer it. So that's the idea of Switch Manager. Not to make SOA layers you're working with every time, but to cut off the layers you don't need to work with anymore, or that are other resources consuming, such as text or VFX layers or compositions. To work the skip, you need to put a file smcore v2.0.g6 into the skip's UI panels folder. Then open Adobe After Effects. Then press the Window tab and then choose smcore v2.0.g6. This is a dockable panel. I usually prefer to put it onto the character space. To start with, we need to create a composition and several layers within. Now about interface. We can add new switches or remove them. We also can give them any name we want to. To link a layer or layers to the switch, we need to select layers first and then press this connection button. When I press this little checkbox over here, all the layers will disappear. Second press, and they will all appear once again. A layer can be binded to only one switch at a time, so if you link an already connected layer to another checkbox, the previous bind will be lost. The information about binded layers is saved in this rsend data composition. Do not remove away. I have no idea how the whole thing works. I web coded it from beginning to end. The source code is open, so feel free to set it for yourself if you want to. It can appear that you need to bind layers from several compositions, and you need to know which layers are binded to which switch. To know that, press this list button here. In this new appeared window, an image as subpanel, we can not only see the lines that are telling us in which comp, under which layer number the connected layer is, but also make some manipulations with them. First, we can connect a new layer here as well by pressing the connection button. In case you connect a layer using a main panel, you won't be seeing it in subpanel until you press renew. The next button will remove all the connected layers from the switch. In case you need to remove a specific layer from the switch, press this drop-down triangle. You can press the Go To button and he will appear in the composition with the layer you pressed selected, and you can remove the button by pressing Remove button. If you have a really big number of layers in this comp and you don't automatically see the layer you selected after Go To, press the X button, which is by default a hotkey to scroll selected layer to top. You can face the situation where the amount of connected layers is big enough to go beyond the screen frame, and the subpanel becomes kinda useless. For this, we can activate the page scroll mode. It will show us up to 20 layers on page and the navigations buttons, and we can go back to the list mode. The page scroll mode will also turn on automatically in case the amount of layers is big enough. And the final part. This button over here activates or deactivates all the switches at once. This is a 2 columns view mode in case you have really big amount of switches. The scissors button unties the selected layer or layers from any switch it is connected to, so that you don't need to manually find it within all the subpanels. And if you open a new project, this update button will either clear the whole Switch Manager panel or take the information from the existing SM data comp with binded and switches. Leave the questions about issues in the comment sections below. Don't subscribe.